Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel.
Hey, introduce me.
This is my fiance, soon to be husband, Rodrigo. So this video will be about why we decided to get eloped. When we first got engaged, which was November 2019, right before the pandemic, we had originally wanted a very big wedding with about 130 to 150 people, and over time that just changed with the pandemic. After we started to look at venues, our mindset just completely shifted.
My whole family and friends are all from Brazil, so even like with the travel restrictions and everything, it's just like way more complicated to have them coming. So we decided to do the elopement.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a laundry list of reasons why. Of course, number one being that it was going to be very difficult for Rodrigo's side of the family and his friends to come, being that there were so many travel restrictions and everything was just so uncertain. It was really difficult for us to commit to a place, without really knowing for certain what the future was going to look like. Yeah. We
had the contract for like since January?
January of this year, yeah.
And they were always like renewing like the submission date, and we just couldn't commit to it because
that's like when
we couldn't plan anything, we couldn't invite anyone.
If you know anything about weddings, or even if you don't, weddings are very, very expensive. So it was just taking a lot for us to commit to something that was so uncertain. This was back in January. And it wasn't until, I want to say, a month or two ago that we realized we really just wanted a sweet little intimate ceremony, an elopement style ceremony with our loved ones. We both live far away from our parents, from our family. And so we just wanted that day to just really be for us to spend quality time with them and enjoy that moment with the people that really matter. Not that, our extended family and friends don't.
Yeah, they don't matter. Oh, sorry.
I
didn't mean to say that.
Not that they don't. It was just so overwhelming for me. Like, I'm a social person. It was just very overwhelming for me to have to think about like hosting and attending 130 people. Like, that's just insane. I was getting very overwhelmed just thinking about that, a little bit of social anxiety. And once, I kind of got that weight lifted off me that it was just going to be 30 people, 15 from Rodrigo's side, 15 from mine.
14 actually, because they count me.
Oh yeah, they count.
And Elizabeth.
We didn't know that, which is kind of a dumb question. We were like, does the 30 people include us? We're people, so.
It does.
So yeah, it does. Once we got into the whole elopement style ceremony, I just got really, really excited, and I wasn't really feeling that. I mean, I had so much. I feel like there was so much to look forward to. I feel like every girl, even Rodrigo, look forward to this day, and I had no excitement, zero for it, because of everything that was going around. And the second we decided to elope, all that excitement just came flooding in. And yeah, so that's pretty much the reason why we decided to have an elopement style ceremony. It's not going to be like, what you would think of an elopement. We are going to have like our close, intimate family with us. Like, I'm going to have my parents, my brother, my sister, my grandma, a few of my cousins, just because I'm so tight knit with my family. We all grew up on the same street. So, some of my cousins are like brothers and sisters to me, and I just can't imagine them not being there for me on that day. And for Rodrigo,
same thing. My parents flying from Brazil. I wish my grandpa could attend, but he won't be able to. And my sister, a few of my cousins, my uncle, and one or two close friends. But yeah, I haven't submitted my list yet. Elizabeth's like mad at me, but
I'm not mad.
I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna submit a quiz to all of my friends, and whoever gets the most points are gonna be invited, because I wish I could invite all of them, but I can't. And I think that's a fair way to have to make the list. So yeah,
whatever you gotta do.
No, just kidding, mine is ready. I'm just joking around.
Okay.
She knows it.
So yeah, we're really excited because we finally have our venue. We're still gonna have a ceremony, and we're gonna have a little it'll be a reception, but more of like a dinner party after. We're doing it in a hotel that's right off the coast in San Diego. So we really just want to take that time to just spend that entire weekend with our family, a little beach getaway, so we can really like enjoy and savor that moment together as a family, because we're gonna be a big blended family now. My dad will actually be walking me down the aisle, and he's also going to be our officiant. My dad, if some of you don't know, he is a Christian pastor, so that's something I've always looked forward to my entire life, to have him be my officiant at my wedding. So that's really exciting. My grandma's gonna be the flower girl. So excited that she said yes to it. We're adding these, you know, unique little things to our wedding that really just make it us. So that's pretty much our plan for our wedding. Now we'll just be answering questions. I did a little like wedding Q&A on my stories, so I'll just be answering some of the questions that were on there. Okay. ¿Dónde la harán? Va a estar toda su familia. Va a ser en San Diego, al lado de la playa, y va a ser en febrero del 2022. Have you picked your venue yet? Yes. It is in San Diego by the beach. It is a hotel and it has so much history to it. Again, that's something I don't really want to share just yet, but it is in San Diego. Una foto de tus damas de honor. No voy a tener damas, como va a ser una boda tan chiquita, solo voy a tener una dama de honor, que será mi hermana. What kind of dress do you want? Well, when I wanted originally like a big wedding, I wanted a big dramatic ball gown, and if you haven't already seen, I partnered with Allure Bridals and I tried on a bunch of different styles of wedding dresses. I have already my wedding dress, gets here in 8 weeks. And you guys will just have to wait. How many venues did you see before choosing the one? Oh my
God.
gosh.
A couple.
We saw a few. Remember when you came to California?
Yeah, we saw like 4 or 5
that day, and then we saw.
No, like 3 in the same day, and then 2 more during that week.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas, New Year that we went. Remember?
It was right after we got engaged, and then the pandemic hit. But all in all, I want to say we saw, I don't know, maybe 7.
Yeah,
Does that sound
7,
right?
8, 7, 8.
About
Somewhere
7, 8.
in there, yeah.
And at first, we really had no idea what kind of vibe we were going for. We saw them everywhere. We saw them in Orange County, San Diego, LA, and ultimately, San Diego just fits our vibe more. When are you guys planning on having babies? Oh,
Tomorrow.
No, absolutely not. We've been apart for so long, like, and being in a long distance relationship, like, even though I would love a mini baby, a mini version of him, imagine a little baby, like, just waking you up in the morning, Mama, you can't have a lunch. A baby speaking Portuguese is just the most precious thing in the world. But right now, we're just enjoying living our, you know, our honeymoon phase together. And, you know, I don't want to rush to any stages, because I've found that I do that a lot. I rush to get to the next stage. So I want to enjoy this now. I want to enjoy, you know, not having any other responsibility other than ourselves. We want to travel. You know, it's going to be really hard to do with a newborn. So we'll get there. I mean, I'm 25 now. He's 26. So I don't know, before I'm 30. Will you have a wedding website? I know a lot of couples do this. I probably will. To be honest, that's not something I thought about until I read this question right now. So, yes. Okay, a question I got asked quite a few times is, are you going to Kleinfeld?
What's that?
It's like a major, it's where Say Yes to the Dresses. It's like a major bridal salon here in New York City. I did partner with Allure Bridals, which absolutely loved all the styles I tried there. So no, I did not. And I didn't want to try any by myself or like just with some friends here, because you know, that's such a special moment to me. I really wanted to be with family. Who will be alongside you when you go wedding dress shopping? So I actually have a video on this that I just posted. You can go check it out. But the people that accompanied me to go try on wedding dresses was my grandma, aka my flower girl, my Aunt Tere, my Aunt Patty, my sister, and my mom. What part of the wedding planning was the hardest for you? Just getting excited about it. The pandemic really took that from us. So just getting the motivation to plan it and figuring out what we really wanted, I think that was the hardest part.
Yeah, that's true.
Rodrigo's family will travel for the wedding, question mark?
Yes, they will. Like my parents, my siblings, maybe a few of my cousins. I don't know. Yeah, we recently decided what we're gonna be doing. So nothing's sure yet, especially because things are not good in Brazil right now. So we're gonna have to see.
Any special cultural traditions being incorporated into the wedding? Not necessarily. Rodrigo's Brazilian, I'm Mexican American, and we're both Christian. So there isn't nothing in particular other than, the officiant being a pastor that we're gonna incorporate. It is gonna be pretty traditional.
Part 3.
Okay, what's going to be your theme or color scheme? So there won't be a theme, but it is right by the beach, so I do want a lot of light, bright, airy colors, maybe like blush, champagne, white, colors like that. Quando venha a Brazil?
Soon.
Soon.
Já já. Já já vamos no Brasil.
Do you plan to have your full family there? First of all, I have a large family, very large family, which is why I originally wanted, a large wedding. But no, not all my family will be there. We're planning on having an anniversary party in a year to 5 after we get married, but it's just going to be my close, intimate family. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your questions. I'll continue to share the entire wedding planning experience.